Hey guys, welcome to Game 11 of the World Chess Championship 2010. This championship is being played between Vaselin Topalov and Vishy Anand. The scores are 5 each after 10 games, and this is the 11th game. This is just a still from the match and just shows the starting of where the players are shaking hands. And if you guys are wondering in what conditions do these guys play, then there is another picture that I have for you, and here it is. So you have a lot of presence here. There is an arbiter standing on the extreme right corner right here, and all the cameras. You have a big board. So this is exactly how the games are played, and even today you have a lot of press coverage because this is the World Chess Championship. So with that information, let's get into the game. We have c4 by Vishy Anand because he has the white pieces and Topalov has the black pieces. After c4, this is a surprise because this is the English opening, and I don't think it has been played before in any of these games. As Anand wants to catch him off guard, Topalov off guard, trying to see if he can get a starting advantage. We have e5 and knight to c3. We get knight to f6 and now knight to f3, all developing moves. All these moves have been played before. Knight to c6, just defending this pawn, and now g3. The plan is to fianchetto this bishop on this nice diagonal, which is usually an active plan in the English openings. So d5. Now we have c takes d5 and knight takes d5. Here knight takes d5 has been played. There are many other alternatives. d3 has been played, even e4 has been played. Bishop to g2 is another move, just developing your bishop, which was played in the game. And now knight to d6, b6. So just knight going back. Here again knight captures has been played a few times, and the knight going back is again, it's always a good thing to do. Now we have castles from white and bishop to e7, a nice developing move. Now a3, not allowing any of these pieces to come to this b4 square, and they become a threat into the king's position. Queens, on the queen side that is. And we have castles from black. We have b4, advancing the pawn, and now bishop to e6, just developing move. d3, and now f6. We get knight to e4 and queen to e8, simply trying to put some pressure on this e file, and you don't really want, because eventually this rook is going to come to d1 and put some pressure here, because you might think that this d file is going to open pretty soon. If you play something like pawn to d4, then you're going to get a little bit of captures, and then you will have this open file. So Topalov probably wanted to put his rook here on the d file. Now knight to c5 and b takes c5, bishop takes c5. We have b takes c5, and this pawn, if you see, this is a pretty weird pawn here on c5, and there is not much Anand can do to defend it. Of course, he can try to put his bishop here on e3, but then you block this pawn from advancing, and you don't really want to do that. So for the next few moves, and you will see this, Anand will try to get Topalov to push this b7 pawn to b6 so that he can exchange off this pawn for at least another pawn and not allow it to be captured. So here is how Anand deals with that plan. Knight to d5 and just getting out of the attack. Now we have bishop to d2, rook to d8 and queen to c2, now putting some support to this pawn. Knight d to e7 and rook a to b1. Now once you move this bishop, this b7 pawn will be under attack, so hoping that Topalov pushes this b7. But he doesn't. He says bishop to b2. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow you to just put your rook here on b pawn and attack this pawn, but I'm going to kick your rook away. And rook b to c1. Just defending the piece, and now, for now, you have a nice control over this spy. You get queen to f7, just defending this bishop. In case this bishop moves, you will open up a discovered attack on this bishop, and you want to make sure you have some defenses going. So that's why this is a proactive move. Bishop to c3, now opening up an attack, and rook to d7. But since it's defended, you don't really have to move this piece, as if you move this bishop again, rook is going to come to b1 and attack this pawn here, and then you have to move the pawn. You're going to get pawn captures. That way white gets rid of his weakness on this c5. So none of that. He's keeping this bishop here for now, and queen to b2. Now Anand's plan is you have to get this bishop out of here. There is no other alternative, right? So now you're going to put this rook to c2 and attack this twice. Then you don't have a choice but to retrieve this bishop. So rook to b8 first. Topalov knows that this is what is going to happen, and he instead protects this pawn. He doesn't want to push the pawn and just give it for free. So rook f to d1. Bishop to e6, finally retreating with the bishop because he knows what's coming. This rook is coming to d1, and then it's going to be attacking this piece. So rook to d2 as planned. h6, a waiting move, and queen to b1. Finally, Anand is ready to put the rook here on b2 and attack this wonderful pawn here. And now knight to d5. You have rook to b2, and again the plan is pretty simple, just attacking this pawn, finally asking, now what do you want to do? We get b6, finally pushing the pawn. Now Anand achieves this goal. He just plays c captures b6, and after c captures b6, the only weakness Anand had in this position, this wonderful pawn that was here on c5, is now exchanged off with this backward c pawn. And you don't really have to worry because you gave up a pawn for a pawn, which is completely fine. If black would have been able to capture this pawn somehow without giving up a lot of material, then then it would have been a problem because then you would be down a pawn. So wonderful idea, and this is how grandmasters, all the grandmasters play. They play positional chess with thinking 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 moves ahead. Now bishop to d2, getting the bishop back, and rook to d6. Bishop b to c2, now biting up on this lone knight here. It's being attacked twice by these two rooks, and it's defended just once. So queen to d7, simply defending. But if you get an extra defender, Anand says, I'm going to play h4 first. Try to get some attack going on the king side. And rook to d8. Now putting a lot of control over this d file, and soon Topalov wants to open up this d file. And now queen to b5, attacking this. So it's attacked 1, 2, and 3 times, but defended only twice. So you have to add another defender, or you have to move this piece from here, this knight, and give up the control of this c file. That is not what Topalov wants to do, and he wants to put an extra defender. So he plays knight d to e7, now adding another defender. So now if you captures, it's pointless because you're going to get knight captures, and then this rook is going to capture again, and once you capture with the queen captures. So you are in a loss here. So you don't really want to go for such variations. And now that Anand achieved his goal, his knight is not on this d5 anymore. That was his original plan. He plays queen back to d2, and now bishop to d5. Now that this knight is, if you want, he could have repeated positions. I mean, if you bring the knight back, Anand is just going to bring his queen back and he is happy with the draw. But Topalov did not want that. So he played bishop to d5. After that we get bishop to d4, now forcing an exchange of this bishop. This bishop on d2 wasn't really doing anything and was kind of a bad piece in Anand's position, so Anand thought, let's just give it up for the control of this wonderful c file. Brilliant, because now you have to capture this bishop. You cannot move this rook to, all the squares are covered, not this one. Just 1, 2 and 3 except this e6 square, and you cannot put your rook here on e6 because then you get bishop to h3 and you will have to ruin your pawn structure if you want to get out of it. So it's better to just capture this bishop, and knight captures here on b4. We get a captures b4 and now rook to c6. Finally, now that Anand is controlling this file, Topalov says, I want to control this file as well, so I'm going to contest for it. Now we get b5, not immediately capturing with the rook, because then you get knight captures and then you lose the control of the file. So, pushing the pawn further, now attacking this rook, asking, what do you want to do? And here, rook takes c2. We have rook takes c2 and bishop to e6. Now if you look at the position, all of your pieces are in a good square. This rook is controlling the c file, the queen is nicely defending this pawn here on b5, the pawn is not allowing you to push any of these pawns further. And on the king side you have this knight that cannot improve its position anymore, it is on a nice square, and this bishop is perfectly eyeing this entire file. So when I play such games and when such scenarios come into picture, I always wonder, what am I supposed to do next? I don't really have a plan of continuing this. And I bet many of you have the same problems, that you don't know what to do next. So in such scenarios, I have opted for a golden rule that I have studied from a lot of grandmasters. What they do is try to find what's your weakness and try to work on it. So if you have one of the pieces that is not on a good square, try to get to a good square. Try to get that piece to a good square. And if you're not able to do it, then find something else to play for, like pawn pushing. And that's how can you push a pawn to get an advantage out of whatever position you have. That is what you have to think. And here Anand has a couple of choices. You don't really want to give up this control of the c file, so the rook is staying here. The queen stays here to support this pawn on b5. All Anand can do basically is try to push e3 and then play d4, right? Because then you're supporting with the pawn and you agree that you're going to have an isolated pawn here. So that's called preparing a move. And Anand says, no, you don't have to prepare it, I can actually play the move, so he plays b4. And pretty amazing, because what if you captures? It's not really a problem if you captures, mainly because now your knight is attacking and your queen is also defending this d4 square. But you have 1, 2 and 3 attackers here. So after captures, you won't immediately capture. I can show you the variation. Once you capture this, then you can play this rook to d2, and now you can attack this piece, and eventually it's going to fall. So that would not be a good variation, and after d4, Topalov plays e4. And now asking, what do you want to do with this knight? Once you move the knight, he can even play f5 and lock this bishop. So knight to d2. But not f5, queen takes d4. Since this pawn is not protected anymore, you could just capture it. And now knight takes e4, because this knight was attacked and the piece is defended perfectly by the bishop, you don't have to worry. So queen takes b2, and now rook takes b2, giving up the control of the c file, but now nicely defending this pawn. We have king to f7, bringing the king closer into the game, and e3. We get g5, h takes g5, h takes g5, and f4. Now we get g takes f4, e takes f4, and rook to d4. An interesting move. You either want to go here, go to a1, and obviously give a check, but then try to push your pawns and see where this position takes you from there. King to f2, Anand says I'm not really worried about that, so I'm going to play king to f2, bring my king closer into the center, and now knight to f5, improving the position of the knight. In case the king moves, you can also capture with this knight. For now it's defended, but once you attack this knight as well, then this piece will fall. So you have to be careful. And bishop to f3. Bishop to d5 and knight to d2 now. Opening up this attack on bishop. These bishops are staring at each other, and so we get bishop captures f3. We have knight captures f3, now also attacking this rook, and rook to a4. We get g4, now attacking this knight, and knight to d6, just moving away, also attacking this piece. And if you can imagine this rook not being here, this would be this piece would be a goner for now. But king to g3. Now Anand has two pawns against one pawn on the king side, so he wants to keep the focus on the king side. Knight to e4 check, and king to h4, getting even closer. Knight to d6, again attacking this piece, and then now the next move could be to put the rook here on a5 and attack this b5 pawn. But rook to d2. Anand says, okay, I'm going to lose this pawn eventually, so I'm going into an endgame and to a position where it's definitely going to be a draw. So knight takes b5, since the pawn was offered, why not take it, and f4. Rook to e4, and now king to f5. Now finally Topalov is ready to push his pawns, but it's not clear how he's going to get a queen into the game. Because for now Anand here is trying to block some squares and not allow the king to escape. We get rook to e3, attacking this knight, and knight moves to h4. Now we get knight to c3 and rook to d7 check. We have rook to e7 blocking and rook to d3 now, getting away from it and also attacking this knight. Knight to e4, going away from it, and also getting closer to any defense, because if there are some exchanges that might happen on this g5 square, you need a knight here to defend that square. Knight to g6, and again attacking this rook, and now knight to c5. Both players are attacking the rook. Here white should not take this rook, mainly because then you get knight captures and you don't have anything to defend. This king is too far away. King has to make a lot of moves to get closer into the position. By that time you will have a queen. So rook to a3, now attacking this backward a7 pawn, and rook to d7. Rook to e3 and king to g7. g5 now, and b5. Topalov finally starts pushing his pawns, trying to get a queen into the game, and knight to f4. We have b4 and g6. Now all of these squares are covered by white's either pawn or the king, and if this rook moves from this 7 file, then definitely rook is coming into the 7 file and giving a lot of checks. So b3, trying to get a wonderful queen into the game, and it's pretty close. So how is Anand going to defend this? So he plays rook to c3, now attacking the knight and also attacking this pawn here. rook to d4. Now again attacking the knight, so if you capture my knight, I'm going to capture your knight. And Anand says, exactly, that's what I want to do. And he takes rook takes c5, rook takes c4, and now that this rook is far away from coming into the defense of this king, Anand plays rook to c7, check. And now this king has nowhere to go. It has to keep an eye on this g file, because if the king tries to move away from it, trying to attack this this rook here, then all you're going to do is just first you're going to go to b7 and then attack this pawn, and then keep pushing your pawn forward, and then this rook has to come back here and then try to defend it. It's going to be tough for this black king to defend. So you cannot allow that to happen, and hence you have to stay on this g file. And that's exactly what Anand was counting on. You get king to g8, rook to b7, and now rook to f3, just supporting this pawn. We get rook to b8 check and king to g7. This was the final position in the game, as both players realized if a draw is not accepted, it's going to be a draw by 3-4 repetition. And I'm going to show it to you again. Like I said, you cannot leave the square because you have to keep an eye on this pawn being pushed further. And you don't really have time to push this pawn because this rook is going to keep giving you checks on this file, and he's going to keep an eye on this b pawn as well. So if you try to run away with your king, you cannot do that now because white has to play. I'm just going to show you a few moves. Check, then you try to move. Now you can even get g7 check, and there is nothing you have to do. King to g8, and you have to play this, and after this, it's just, this is a completely drawn game, so I don't even have to show you what happens next. But if you move here, white has to play after white check. If you move here, then again, this is what is going to happen. Check, and now you just move away with the rook, and this is completely winning for white. So you don't really want to do that, and since at this position on move 65, they finally decided to end the game because both the players knew that there is no progress to be made. So the scores after this draw are 5.5 each, and there is one more game remaining to finally decide who wins this 2010 World Championship. And I'll see you for game 12. But before that, again, I want to thank the subscribers. Keep enjoying the content. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to review any games, please let me know as well. I hope you have enjoyed everything. Namaste. See you next time.